What's up, y'all? Today I'm gonna be giving my honest review on Rich Dad Poor Dad. This was the first self help finance books that I started reading recently since I've been getting more into finance. And overall, my experience, I would probably give it a 6 out of 10. I wouldn't say that Rich Dad Poor Dad really changed my mentality on finances, but it did open up the mindset for a drive to make more money. Because I think Robert's main purpose for this book was to change people's mentality on money. Because a lot of people are raised in homes that fear debt, fear the unknown, and instead of fearing the unknown and remaining in ignorance, you dive into the unknown, learn as much as you can about the unknown, and make that unknown a weapon for you to make money. So a lot of times in our lives, we live beyond our means. We increase our expense column while never allocating anything to our asset column. And with nothing in our assets, as we continue to get older, we just continue to lose more and more money. That's one main point that I see in here. Also, education is a big thing. Um, you don't have to learn everything in school because honestly, our education system is kind of flawed. Is oriented to make workers and not to make business people, not to make um, somebody to make their own wealth and path in life. Instead, you can learn from work, you can learn from mentors, you can learn from courses. Just never stop learning because things change. Finances are never the same from 10 years ago to 50 years from now. Everything is always going to change. And another point that I really liked from this book was you must give to receive. So let's say you've been working really hard and you're waiting for your business to skyrocket in value. And maybe I give $10,000 to a charity. I give $5 to a charity. I give what I can to receive what I desire. Because change always starts with giving. It never starts with receiving. So that was a big take that really jumped out to me. And as well, something that I really need to look into is taxes. I'm not very well educated on the tax code, and if I were really educated on the tax code, I feel like I could build wealth beyond my wildest imagination. Because if you know the rules, you can play with the rules, and that is how you really make money. The thing that takes the most money from people is taxes. So if you know how to use taxes, you know how to make money. But I would recommend Rich Dad Poor Dad for any newer person that's trying to dip into finance because it's a good gateway for you to be introduced. One book I would recommend is Think and Grow Rich. Hey, look into that. But thank y'all. Peace.